Welcome back to the Big Brown Sack. It is my birthday episode, so as you can see, I will be doing this episode by myself.
Whoa!
Wait, that's so fun! I've never seen anything like that! I can't believe they make things like this these days.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, they're out. Well.
Guess I don't get a birthday wish.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Dana.
That was an incredible round of applause.
Thanks, everyone.
Standing ovation.
How'd I sound?
Joe, that was outstanding.
Do you want to have a piece of this right now, or what do you think?
What kind is it?
It's a cheesecake, and we have some in honor of our last episode. It is a cheesecake with fresh cut strawberries. Cheesecake. It is a cheesecake with fresh cut strawberries.
Wait, first of all, your teeth look so white in that. Second of all, I love that they get to see what I see when you're doing these weird noises.
Yeah, I got to get my headphones on. I haven't even
That's so interesting. That's going to be so fun. So, you guys, we're testing out video. This episode's not going to be about anything other than it's kind of relevant that we could do like a birthday episode for me because it's my birthday on Sunday. It's Tuesday right now. Joe's going to be out of town this weekend, so this is my birthday party.
Well, this episode comes out.
I wanted you to join.
This episode comes out on your birthday.
I can't believe I didn't get to blow out those candles.
So
I'm going to need you to go get some more candles.
Paige. We're calling our friend Paige, who was just on our last episode, because we have a surprise.
Hello. You are live on the pod.
You guys just couldn't get enough of me.
No, we couldn't. We're thinking about just bringing you on full time.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can just live in the basement?
Yeah, 100%.
Paige, so can you hear me okay?
Yes.
We have a little surprise for both of you, actually. So I'm going to see if I can add Matt to this call. Matt, Paige's man. I'm going to assume that's the one.
Should be.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, I put Paige on hold, dang it. Oh, we can merge it if he answers. We're going to merge the calls if he answers. That's what we're going to do.
So Paige's birthday is on the 29th of April. My birthday is on the 30th. So we've been celebrating our birthdays jointly for years. It sounds like
Matt,
the
I'm
men
gonna
have
merge.
been up to something.
I'm going to merge the call right now. See if I can do that.
Look at those legs.
So I've got both of you. I've got Paige and Matt on the phone right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey. Matt, you're there? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got them both. All right. So.
You guys are up to something no good.
So Dana and Paige. So this is Paige, our guest on our last episode, and her boyfriend, Matt. If you were listening last episode, you know that Dana and Paige share a birthday that is one day apart. You may not have caught it, but Matt is Paige's man.
She's taken, folks. Get out of our DMs about it. It's been too much.
And,
Line up.
And so, Matt, what do we have for these ladies today? What did they win?
Well, the grand prize, because your birthdays are so close to each other, and Joe and I thought, where else do you go? And what else do you celebrate? So Joe and I partnered together. We're going to do a little group trip to Chicago this summer. End of July.
What?
We're going to go see Second City Comedy Show.
Paid for.
Paid for. Part of the grand prize.
Wait.
And yeah, we're going to go for a long weekend together. It's right after Joe's birthday, so we're kind of doing a three
triple
for one.
birthday.
The birthday surprise here.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Did we nail it or what?
Wait. That's awesome. So Paige, you didn't know?
No, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know. Although I did see, and I will admit, I did see, because I'm on Joe's phone quite a bit. I set alarms on there. I use the calculator. I go through his Instagram DMs. But I was like changing this song on Spotify, and I saw Matt's name come up, and I'm like, they talk?
Like, what could that be?
It was like something along the lines of "Let's lock it in." So I knew.
No way! You looked and you saw and you blew the surprise.
No, I didn't. But I did not click into it. I saw the text
Trust.
from him
That's
or
trust,
you,
folks. That's trust.
I
right there.
didn't click in because, like, I didn't look at what cake you got me earlier today because I wanted to be surprised.
Yeah.
Surprises are good, but I did kind of know you guys must have been up to something, but I had no idea of the grand scale.
So, Paige, how are
of
you
a
feeling
whole
right now?
trip.
How are you feeling right now? You got a free trip to Chicago coming up this summer. Ladies, how are we feeling
I've
right
never
now?
been to Chicago. I've never been.
Oh, fuck. Paige, you can't hear it, but we got some massive applause going right now.
When he came to hang out with you like the other weekend, Matt goes on the way there. He's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm gonna pull Joe aside and have a little chat with him." And I look at him and he goes, "It's not a proposal, God." And I was like, what? I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, that wasn't even on my mind. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, just chill out,
I get
Paige.
it. You don't want to marry me.
Like, I didn't say a
Jeez.
single word. And he said that, and I was like, okay. And so he told me that, like, you guys were planning something, but I didn't know, like, what
Okay,
it was.
so both of us had a little hunch that the boys were canoodling.
Yeah, they're doing something.
But I am shocked at the grand scale. I'm shocked at the choice of location. How did you guys come to that? I've never been to
Yeah.
Chicago. A comedy show, say less. I'm so excited.
I know.
How'd you guys
It was
come up with
honestly,
this?
It was honestly like the first thing that came. We were both like, you both are hilarious and love comedy shows. I know, Paige, you haven't spent time in Chicago, and we wanted to do like a trip where we actually had to like go fly somewhere and have a weekend away. So we figured, why not Chicago? It's amazing in the summer.
Yeah.
I lived there a few summers ago, and it just was like all the stars aligned. It made perfect sense.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
You guys are so sweet.
That's really nice. Thank you guys. So great. We'll be over there for your birthday. And it'll be like a triple birthday. Matt, when's your birthday?
I'm September. I don't really get anything from this, but
Okay, super early birthday party. That's amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you guys. This will be so fun.
This is the best surprise ever.
And I don't think
Better
we've
than
done a trip
proposal.
us four.
She said better than a proposal.
so I just have to plan a few surprise trips every year, and I'm off the
And then you're in the clear, yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, we do live calls now, so fuck yeah, we do video and live calls now on the podcast. So thanks for.
Wow, thank you.
Actually, we called you, but you get it. But thanks for answering, and Paige, I'm glad you're enjoying the surprise.
Yeah, I'm like laying on my bed and I'm so excited. My legs are rubbing together like a little cricket. Like I'm so happy and excited. Thank you for calling, and thanks Matt and Joe.
Thanks, Matt and Joe.
Heck yeah, Matt,
Sweetest.
nice work. Matt
yeah.
did plan probably 95% of the details, by the way. So
Love it.
shout out Matt on
Yes.
this one.
Just send him a
As Paige
Venmo
said in the
request.
last episode, I am a trip planner. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
He's
right.
a professional.
Look.
It's totally
Go to Market Strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
GTM.
Look,
GTM.
sometimes you got to know when you just step to the side and let the pros handle it. But seriously, thanks, Matt. Great work on this, and ladies, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Have fun with the rest of the pod.
Awesome. See you later.
catch you in the city. Bye.
How about that sign off from Matt too? Cool as a cucumber, catch you in the Windy City. He said.
Genius. Just a walking genius.
Cool as a cuke. That
Cool as
guy.
a cuke. There are good there are good men out there, ladies.
Yeah. You were just
They
talking about that.
exist. They exist, and yeah, it's funny. You know how like during that call, I was like, Joe,
Do the applause.
Because-
oh my god.
But usually
Total
I
miss.
can send you
my
signals.
hands are full. My freaking hands are
Your
full.
hands are full. This is gonna break a wrist.
Yeah, this is Dana's first time using the real mic.
Heavy.
She's been using the standard issue like the stand up mic until now. This is so great. You just show people stuff. I don't gotta explain shit.
Yeah.
Here it is, right there. This is the mic she's been using. Showing the one you got, Day. Way heavier. Way
I'm
heavier.
gonna break a wrist. I'm gonna be, and it makes you think.
And it makes you go, huh. What'd you think of my song? We didn't get to talk too much about my song.
I mean, that wasn't the first birthday performance that you've put on for me.
Oh no.
So, I mean, not to say I'm used to it. I'll never be used to it. I will always be have so much gratitude for you putting yourself out there for my entertainment and enjoyment.
Yeah, you look so cozy.
I'm extremely cozy.
I look so cozy. This is our first time really seeing ourselves on this couch.
Yeah.
We look so...
It's a nice visual.
We look so fucking cozy.
That's why we've literally built a business around this couch, because when something comes along in your life and it's this cozy, you have to look inward and say,
How can we
I think
spend
I
more
could
time
make money
on...
off of this.
I'm so cozy.
This is so cozy. I think it's gonna bring me fame. I don't know. I don't know how those two go together, but I'm gonna make them go together. It's just so cozy, you guys. And I didn't want a brown sack. Joe wanted a brown sack. He said, I want a brown couch. I've always dreamed of having just like a big brown couch. Brown is so cozy. And I was like, brown's not really the aesthetic these days. Ladies, you know, it's beiges, okay? It's these cream colors. You can see I have accents around the room. That was our compromise. And I trusted him. And I said, you know what? We bought a house together. He wants a brown couch. He's going to get a brown couch.
Sack.
And he was also like, I really want a
Stay
love
on brand,
sack.
Day. It's a big brown sack.
He was like, I really want a love sack couch. Like, when you have a love sack couch, like, you are elite. And I was like, I don't know where you're getting that idea, but if you grew up thinking love sacks were the shit, and
They
you've
are.
always dreamed of having one,
They are.
you're going to get a motherfucking love sack. Would I have gone more of like a Restoration Hardware? Yeah. But if you want a love sack and you want it brown, I'm going to get it for you. For real.
Yeah, I mean, I love this couch. Sack. Excuse me.
Yeah. Please don't be disrespectful.
It's so comfy, but we're seeing ourselves on and how comfy you are for the first time, so it is distracting. But anyways, you were making a point.
I was talking about how that was not the first birthday performance you put on for me.
Right.
And not to keep bringing her up, I'm sick of talking about her. But Paige, when we were living together, when we were roommates, she had this grand scheme, such as Matt and Joe did this year, to get me a stripper for my birthday.
Right.
And COVID hit. So, like, you can't have a stripper showing up. Like, you guys are gonna wear masks? Like, it wasn't even a thing. Like, COVID really just started.
It really hit the stripping industry hard, folks, and no one's talking about it.
No, and we should be talking about it. OnlyFans came out, I think, over COVID. That's maybe what they started doing. Or is it
Wow.
wrong for me
Did
to
it really
assume
get
that
big?
strippers are cool with OnlyFans just because they strip? Like, maybe they're two separate things?
Yeah, we don't know what they're thinking.
I don't know
really.
why I made the correlation. Now I'm feeling
Well,
weird about it.
I kind of do, because they're both letting it fly.
Showing
They're both letting it fly. That was
They're
probably the
showing their
connection you made.
goods.
Yeah.
Two platforms, stages, if you will, to show off your goods. So
I mean, I would like.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think it's wrong of me
know.
to think
Look,
that.
I never want to get in the business of speaking for women,
it's
but
not a good business to be in right now.
I would say, like, if I was a stripper, I would probably prefer the OnlyFans route. as opposed to the
you
in-person
don't have to
stripping,
go anywhere.
right?
You get to stay in your house.
Yeah.
You don't have to be touched by weird dudes or like looked at dudes. Like, yeah, dudes are looking at you, but you can't see them looking back at you.
Yeah.
And that sounds way nicer.
Now, I have a question for the audience. And this is, I really feel like I can speak to you now. I feel like
You're in our living room.
you're in our living
You're
room.
at my birthday party.
You're at Dana's birth. Happy birthday, Dana.
Thank you so much.
But is OnlyFans just a work from home policy for strippers? Is that what it is? And that's a question for you. I'm
Remote work.
not going to get in the business of answering that question, but that one's for
Remote
you to
work.
think about.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Mm-hmm. I think.
I wonder if anyone does hybrid. I wonder if there's any hybrids out there.
Oh,
doing
for
them both.
sure. There's some hustlers
Working
doing
both angles. A little
There's some-
hybrid workplace.
Hustlers out there doing both.
Right.
And speaking of strippers,
Yeah. I was one.
so Paige, Joe and I were just talking at this time. We weren't really like officially dating yet. But Joe's Joe. And he's
What
an
does that mean?
outgoing
What does that
guy.
mean?
He's an outgoing guy. He's funny, likes to have a good time. So Paige goes to Joe. Well, you tell it because I wasn't there. I don't know how she communicated this with you.
Well, Paige reaches out to me and she says something along the lines of, I wanted to get a stripper. So we're not dating. But we are seeing each other for sure.
Yeah.
But we weren't officially dating yet. Wow.
You
I'm
guys
cozy.
know that stage.
It's that stage. What
You guys
what is
know.
the name for that stage? Is there an official one?
I think people say like we're a talking stage.
Talking.
They were
I feel like we could do better. I feel like we could do better with a word for that. But anyways, we were talking.
Like people say like we were hooking up.
But we had been friends. So we had been friends for a while, and then we started being romantic.
Well, I don't know. How would you describe that stage?
Look, let's just stick to the story, huh?
I want to know. Just kidding. It's fine. I'll let you out of this one.
All right.
I'll let you out of this one.
Anyways,
Gotta wet my whistle.
Dana and I were talking at the time. Her roommate Paige, who was on last episode, hits me up and she said, "Hey, I was gonna get a stripper for Dana's birthday. Can't get one because COVID. Wondering if you'd be willing to be a fill-in." And I was like, "Well, yeah, no, I'm down." And she set it up from there. And why don't you walk them through what happened from your end?
Well, it's interesting because we were very much talking like pretty much every day, not like all the way throughout the day, but we were communicating every day in some way. And on what? And on my birthday, it was like around 3:00 p.m. and I hadn't heard from you yet. And I was kind of bummed out.
Oh, because you wanted me to wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's so weird. He didn't wish me a happy birthday yet.
Aww.
Like, I figured I'd get one maybe like around noon or something. But I was like, we're not dating. I did think it was sort of weird. I was sort of bummed out about it. But I was like, also, like, it's my birthday. Like, nothing can bring me down type of vibe.
Love that for you, Dana.
And then Paige is like, hey, I got to go get something out of my car. And then I'll come back up and then we'll leave for the park. Like our plan was to go to the park because it was COVID. There was not much you could do.
So you're at home, you're by yourself, you're on your birthday. I haven't texted you yet, but you're weirdly feeling okay about it. And go.
Bummed, but like indifferent a little bit. Like I just knew I would hear from you at some point. I don't know. It was interesting. Any hooser.
I'll say it. Paige came up with the role play. She came up with the role play scene for me. She said, "This is the character I want you to play." I'm not kidding.
Yeah, not kidding. She actually made up with me that we were having someone come over and fix the stove.
Yep.
And she was talking about it all week. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, I know it's your birthday, but this is like the only time this person can come out and fix our stove. And like, we really got to get this fixed. Like, I cannot cook in the kitchen. Like, I feel really bad it's that your birthday, but like, we just got to get this done. Like, it's COVID. It's really hard to find work right now. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. So she goes, okay, the guy's here. I'm going to run down and get him. And about 5 minutes later, I get a knock on the door. And I think I look through the peephole and it's Joe's face. And that's pretty much all I see. And then I open the door and Joe has a boombox in his hand, a tool belt on. He has no shirt, standing in the middle of my apartment hallway with a construction hat on and like a construction vest. And what did you say to me? You said, like, hey, I heard something needs to be fixed.
No.
In here.
I said, hey, I got a tool for your stove.
And then you come in and, some people might have a super hot, sexy moment where Joe would push me up against the wall and we'd start making out and he'd be taking off all my clothes.
No,
I immediately got out my phone and started taking pictures of him.
Yeah, you did.
That was the first thing I did.
You did.
I was like, no fucking way. I was like, stand back. Let me snap a pic.
Yeah.
And I have them. Are we going to post them? Who knows? Maybe on our Patreon. I'll also, you guys, go like my TikTok, my twerking TikTok. I was twerking in the splits in college. It's been 7 years. And I said, if I get 70,000 likes, I will try twerking in the splits again. And only like 11 people have liked it.
And we're close. How many
It's not
likes?
hurting my ego at all. Nope, not hurting my ego at all.
Wait, so you said if it gets 70,000 likes and we're close, right? We're close. How many
close.
likes do we have?
And we have 11.
11 likes, people.
And so we're so close and it doesn't hurt me at all. Yeah, my identity, sense of self, and ego is not being threatened whatsoever, that no one wants to see me. But I'll up the ante and put in Joe's stripper photo. 70,000 likes on that TikTok. Let's make it happen. Oh my God, I thought you took off your shorts. I was like, chill.
No, these shorts, I picked a wildly short pair of shorts for the first.
You did. Your
For
legs
the
are out.
They're
But
out. I don't
let 'em
like
be.
it. I
They're
don't like it.
Shit, man. Well, now we know.
Now we know. I have another surprise planned for you, Day, that I want to get to, but it's all on my phone. And we're using my phone to film right now. So we have to take a break and we have to switch to your phone. We got to start filming with your phone. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're so sorry, folks, but unfortunately, we are going to have to go to break.
That means we're going to cut a slice of cheesecake and have some bites.
Can you play me in with, hey, Sacker, can you play me in with Sackers? We're so sorry, but we are going to have to cut to break. We'll be right back after this. Or you could even just say, can you play?
I like you doing the whole thing.
Can you? No, I'm going to give you I want you involved. I want you involved in this. Hold my hand. Are you ready? You're going to do this with me.
Okay.
Um,
we're so sorry, but we'll be right after this break.
No. I need you to do. We'll be right back after this. And then I'm going to.
Okay. We'll be right back to. We'll be right back after this break. What?
We'll be right back after this.
Okay, you want this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We'll be right back after that. Deliver it. Okay?
Okay.
Try it again.
Sackers will be right after.
Come on.
Bloopers.
We'll be right back after this.
Sackers will be back right after this.
Sliced cheesecake with fresh cut strawberries.
Break. What? You just said cheesecake and fresh strawberries.
That's exactly what we're about to eat, though.
But you're supposed to say break after. Like crinkle
No,
fry
well,
break?
you said we'll be right back after this. Sliced cheesecake and fresh. I forgot to say break.
That's my point.
Yep. We gotta do it again.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking nail it this time.
All right.
Don't choke, Dana. Sackers will be back right after this.
Sliced cheesecake and fresh cut strawberries break. Welcome back. We are so sorry about that, folks. That was a sliced cheesecake with sliced strawberries break. But welcome back. And that is the last time you're going to probably see those shorts on this podcast.
I can't believe you were showing all that leg for free.
For free, yeah. You'll catch on the Patreon, but that was
And
way
you're
too much.
showing your feet for free right now, too. But, you know.
Yeah. They could leave it.
More power to you. That cheesecake was fluffy. Moist.
Yes, and we're going to Chicago Day. We're going to Chicago. We talked a little bit more about it. We kissed a lot. We made out, not going to lie.
Yeah, we made out a little.
Anyways,
Yeah, where do we go from here? We're just testing out video. Joe realizes he doesn't want to wear those shorts again on the pod.
no.
That was a huge mistake.
Yes.
And we're learning.
And we're going to Chicago.
Just kidding. Your legs look great. You got a haircut today. Your haircut's looking fly. I wish they could see it in all its glory, but you got your headphones on if you want to. If you're feeling generous, you could take your headphones off real quick and give them a little twirl.
Oh my God!
So handsome.
We had to take a pause because I have another surprise for you.
I accept the love I think I deserve, and I deserve it, and I'm going to accept it. But there's a part of me that says it's too much.
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes it's hard to be loved so much.
you are loved so much. You are loved so much.
I know. I'm just so
And it's not just me. It's a lot of others as well. And so for
our
the
loving listeners. Thank
for
you
the
so
next
much.
well, no, we do have a good. You know what? This is a great segue. You guys, and we know it's mostly our friends listening to this thing, and it's mostly our friends and family, but we're getting a pretty good amount of views on all these episodes, and what that means to me is that if you're listening to this right now, you fucking ride for us, huh? You fucking ride for these sacks.
Mm-hmm.
You ride for these sacks.
You either are watching because you love us, you're laughing because you hate us,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you're laughing because maybe you want to fuck us.
Whoa.
Hey yo!
So the next
Oh my
surprise.
God.
So the next surprise is I had the idea to reach out to some friends and family prior to today's episode. I told them we are going to do this birthday episode for Dana. I think it would be really cool to record a video of yourself saying, I want to wish Dana a happy birthday because, and finish that sentence. What? And they're all wishing you happy birthday. But instead of just showing you the videos, boring, I'm going to read you what the person said without telling you who it is. I figured we could play some trivia on our first ever video podcast.
Okay. Let's give it a whack. Give it a smack.
So for Dana's surprise,
sack.
we are going to play Who's That Birthday Wish? Who's that birthday wish? All right, first up, this person said, Happy birthday, Dana. I want to wish you a happy birthday because number 27 is so important astrologically. Because Saturn is going to return to the same exact spot it was in the day you were born. And this means a return to home. And you are fully mature into adulthood, and there is some bit about your purpose in life. Really big year. I love it, and I love you. Now, I did paraphrase some of these because people talk so fast and it's hard to write. But so this is kind of like the
was
spark
really
notes
beautiful.
of the message. So
I want to
who-
reread that and really let that sink in.
Now, what do we say? We give you one guess.
My mom.
It was your mom! Great job.
Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Great job.
Oh, we have your present to open too.
Well, here, I'm going to play you the video now. And, okay, I don't think you're going to know this one.
Good morning, Dana. It's me, Joe. If you were a Jehovah's Witness, this day wouldn't matter. But you're not. So it does. Happy birthday.
Is that Garrett? Holy shit. Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude.
Garrett, that was. I mean,
That was so
speechless.
confusing. That was so confusing from start to finish.
Totally, but how did I know that right away?
Yeah, how did you know? How many times have you actually heard Garrett speak in person? Not many.
Not even a full 5 times. And somehow I just knew. That's so funny.
And that's been another Who's That Birthday Wish?
You're free, yeah, you can really fucking know it. You're a fucking fan, yeah. I wish you still had your short shorts on so you could really show 'em what you're working with. Wearing the day and what you eat. Hey.
It's gonna be so funny edited together.
Wow, I feel so loved. Thank you so much. This is my best birthday yet.
We all love you so much.
This is my best birthday yet. We just kissed on the pod. People are gonna like put it in slow motion and put it on repeat. 'Cause we're
I'm out of
so
breath because
beautiful.
we did a lot there. But hey, Dana, you heard from Paige. You heard from her boyfriend Matt. Matt booked us a trip to Chicago. We're going to Chicago. You found out you're going to Chicago. You got a great slice of cheesecake.
It just makes me feel so good about going into this year.
Yeah.
And I'll keep it real on the pod. I've had an irrational fear for the past few years of my life that I wouldn't make it past 27. So I've always been sort of dreading this year because I've just had this idea. I've never been able to like picture myself past 27. I've never been able to see my life at like 28, 29, 30. Like it's just been a weird mental block for me. And over the past few months, past year, I've been really starting to see my life longer term and start to envision those things for myself.
But why do you fear? What's going on?
I don't know. It's a mental thing. I came across something like similar on TikTok about people not being able to envision their life like X amount of years ahead. And I think I haven't been able to do that in the past. And so I just always thought like something bad was going to happen to me at 27. I mean, I don't know what the mental condition is, if it's depression or if it's anxiety or some other mental condition. The brain is unpredictable and you can't control most of it.
Yeah.
So I don't read into these things and too much. You should and you shouldn't. Like I went to therapy and I talked to a therapist about it. I was going to therapy for some other things, but I was like, hey, while I'm here,
What's going on with this fear of 27?
about this, something about me thinks I'm going to die when I'm 27. Is that normal? And she was like, honestly, this is like super common.
Really?
Yeah. And not like
A lot of
specifically
people have this fear?
27, but people, get in their heads that, they're going to die at a certain age or something bad is going to happen. to
And
them
most of
at
the
a
time, they're
certain
not
age.
right?
Of course. Were you starting to get worried that something bad
Yeah,
was going to happen?
dude. You're
to
like,
me?
oh, that's my whole life. I've been having this weird premonition. And
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
it's anxiety. And it has, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, babe.
sweating
I'm
over
so
there.
sorry I scared you. I was just trying to keep it real. I didn't mean to scare you. I worked it out though.
Hey.
It's a normal thing. I'm not feeling that.
We're fine. We're fine. I'm all good. I'm all fine.
Nah, dude. You can't get rid of me, dude. I'm not going
No,
anywhere.
you ain't going
dude.
anywhere, dude.
No, dude. We got a long life ahead of us.
Nah, dude.
We have a show now.
Yeah, we got a show.
I'm
we gotta
pregnant.
No.
Damn it, that didn't work. 'cause
You're
you
on-
knew I-
you're on
you
your
knew I was
period
on my
right now.
period. Fuck.
So nice try.
Fuck.
Anyways,
I love you. I'm just saying,
I love you too.
I'm feeling really good about the year ahead and the years ahead. And I'm having the best birthday so far. And I used to have that, anxious thought, and I don't anymore. And so I made it. And look, people, maybe you've experienced something similar. Maybe you have like a intrusive thought that is super dark and twisted and weird, and you don't know how to make sense of it, and you're not alone. They happen.
They happen.
You're not crazy.
That's why that's a great example of why it's probably good to talk to a therapist here and there.
Absolutely. You just got to check yourself sometimes. It's so powerful to hear a therapist, like someone who's gone to school for this, tell you that something you're thinking is normal. It's like, oh, cool. Like, I don't even need to talk about it anymore. I just wanted validation from a doctor that like it's all cool, dandy.
Yeah.
No biggie.
I will say potentially more than anyone I've ever been around, you are so good at like talking about your feelings and just being honest and vulnerable. Talked about this a little bit on our episode with Teasel. But you do a phenomenal job. And look, we said this when we moved in together. Can't hide.
You can't hide.
You can't hide when
When
you're
you
living
live with
together.
someone, you cannot hide.
You cannot
You
hide.
can't hide who you are. You can't hide how like messy you are.
No.
I don't even know. Like you can't hide.
You can't hide when you're living together. And I watch you go through your ups and downs with your depression and just life, Everybody's got their shit. I think that's an important thing to remember. Everybody's got their shit going on. You've got your shit. I've got my shit sometimes. And I've watched you go through many, and of course we talked about just like women's cycles in general. We were talking about that the other day. We will not be getting into that, fellas.
We will at some point be getting into it.
But I see you go through your ups and downs, and you overall do a phenomenal job of checking in with yourself, saying, okay, I'm not in a good mental space right now. What can I do to get out of here? Mm-hmm. I feel like you do a very good job of that, of like being self-aware of where you're at, how you're feeling, talking to me about it, doing things about it. And like you said, sometimes it's not there. And those days where it's just like, Joe, it's Friday night. I don't know what your plans are.
I ain't stepping out on this Friday night.
I ain't stepping out on this Friday night.
Ain't no fucking way,
I don't
boy.
know if you're down, but I'll be over there on the sack for the next 8 to 9. If you want to join me, great. You want to go play some golf? Even better, actually. Even better, actually. You know?
Yeah, I know what I need in certain times. I know how to communicate. It's not always easy, but that's what therapy did. It's like, okay, when you get in these slumps, like I ended therapy with a list of things that I can do when I'm in a slump to get myself out of the slump. And now it's starting to become like more natural. So I appreciate you making that observation and saying that. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it. And I'm so happy to hear you say things like, this is one of my best birthdays, especially knowing the story of your Fear Factor birthday. So knowing that you've had some pretty rock solid ones in the past.
And the one where you were a stripper.
And the one where you were when I was a stripper.
I mean, that will always have like a really special place in my heart when it comes to birthdays.
Yeah. Do you really still have those pictures?
Yeah.
Let's look at them after this.
Okay. You have a huge beard.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
This was your beard
Kinda
era.
Weird. Kind of weird. Is it kind of weird to look at that then? What?
I mean, it was COVID. You had that beard for so long.
Everybody had beards during COVID, right?
And he wasn't eating
Not the only one?
meat either. Oh, you were going through a lot, though. You were going through quite a bit.
Yeah.
So you were in your beard.
I was vegetarian for
era.
a year. I was vegetarian for a whole calendar year. So if you ever want me to talk about it,
Don't ask him.
I'll let you know.
Okay, what do you think?
If you want people to take one thing from your birthday episode, what do you want it to be? What should people take from this episode?
Accept love always into your life, but especially on your birthday. Get older and you think birthdays aren't as special and maybe your circle gets smaller, so celebrating your birthday doesn't seem as big of a deal, or you don't want to set yourself up for failure and so you don't get excited about your birthday. But everyone loves their birthday. I mean, even in elementary school, your mom would bring the whole class cupcakes, and it was fucking rad because they were your cupcakes and it was your birthday, and it was such a cool moment. And then you get to middle school and you look really cool if, you know, you're carrying around like a balloon and a present and it looks like you have so many friends. You know what I mean? People like will bring you stuff on your birthday in middle school.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in high school, I remember it was like your friends, they would make a poster to put on your locker. And if it was your birthday and you didn't have a poster on your locker, like, yikes.
That was probably really sad though for the girls that didn't get them.
There were a few years where I didn't get them. I think my freshman year and sophomore year, I didn't have a poster on my locker. So.
Yeah, look, folks.
And then I was so excited my junior year when I got one, or maybe it was sophomore year. I don't remember.
Do you remember who made it for you?
Danny was definitely involved, and the two other girls.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, and then in college you do the whole like birthday sign thing. Did they have that at University of Pittsburgh? Like girls walking around with like big signs around them?
No.
So at my university, your sorority big sister would make you a birthday sign that you'd wear around your neck, and it was all like pictures of you, and you'd walk around with a Sharpie and everyone would sign it all night at all the parties.
That was totally not a thing.
Oh.
That is so fun though.
Yeah, I had a mermaid one year. So it was like a laminated poster of like a bunch of pictures, and it was like a mermaid tail. And yeah, you carry like you hook a Sharpie around the necklace, and
That is
everyone
so
signs
nice.
it. And then the next day, you obviously like get drunk and you look at your sign and you look at all the places you went the night before and like people who signed it and stuff.
That's
And
awesome.
people would put like really funny things on there, and then people keep their signs like forever.
Yeah.
I don't have one anymore, but
Not even the mermaid one?
I know. But I have a picture. I'll try to find it.
Yeah. But hey, even with all those birthdays, how this one stacks up with the best of them.
Yeah.
All right. So try that again.
Accept love always, but especially on your birthday.
So accept love always. So say that one more time.
Accept love always, especially on your birthday. If you don't really know what that means, maybe that message isn't for you. Mm-hmm. Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. And I'll say if there's one thing I want you to take from Dana's birthday episode, well, I'll have to say two things because I want to say happy birthday, Dana, and I love you.
I love you. Thank you so much for tonight. This was
Of course, Dana. Of course. But the other thing is, the reason we were able to have so much fun on this podcast is obviously because we love each other. But what was the most fun part about this for me was seeing the videos of all of our friends. And I just hope that wherever you are, maybe you have it already, maybe you don't have it now, that you can find good friends and good family, whether they're with you or far away, and you can keep that sense of community with you throughout life. You heard how much people care about you. Obviously, we care so much about the people who listen to this podcast, our friends, our family. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. Thanks for watching our first video episode.
See you later.
See you later, Sackers. BSers.
Fuck, it's always the wrong one. I always press the wrong one. All right.
Toodles.